All right, everybody, welcome back to the bench. Today we're going to go through my recent kits that I've done. Well, all the ones I have done currently. And then the current stash that I've been working on building up. But first, a little update on the Wildcat. Let me get this out of the thing here. Got the cockpit all sprayed that kind of chromate color, so thought that turned out pretty well. Also got the inside of the main fuselage that kind of blends with the cockpit. So yeah, my most recent model is the Tama KI61 kit. This is a 172 kit. Went for a little different style on the paint job. It's this this side art here. I think it turned out pretty well. I used one of those little modeler stencils to get the camouflage. Could have done a little better in the corners here where the ring roots are, but overall I think it turned out kind of nice. This is the first Japanese plane that I've done. The one I did before that was this Bandai kit. This one took me a while, I'll admit. I took a little bit of a break, just because it was a lot of parts. Each of these little pipes you see here, they all are their own separate piece. At one point, I was painting them separately, but I just ended up airbrushing the whole entire sprue, just so it wouldn't take so long, and then I kind of touched up the parts where I cut it off. But that turned out pretty cool, I think. I'm not a huge Star Wars guy, but I do like the design of the Y-Wing. It is kind of a classic. So there's that one. I will say there's two models that I am missing that I've done recently, but my son, he did get down here, and they ended up a little bit smashed, but that's okay. You know, kind of just gives me an excuse to get another one of those same kits. It was a Corsair, an F4U Corsair, and a P40 Warhawk. So that just means I have something else to do of those two planes again in the near future. Now the next one is really big. This one took me a long time, and I did go on a little bit of a hiatus from building after I did it. Oops, hit the light there. But it's the 1/48 scale Tama F15C. This kit was a lot of fun, but it is the biggest kit that I've ever done. Almost too big. Once I put the nose cone on, it barely fit in the spray booth. I tend to lean around 172 scale, 1/48 scale, mostly for two reasons. Mostly price, and for some reason I do lean more towards 172 scale. But once you get into 135, I don't know why, just the huge size doesn't interest me as much. For one, it's hard to fit it in the spray booth, but two, it's a lot to handle for me. I don't think I would ever want to go anything bigger than this one. But it was a lot of fun. The F-15 is probably, it's a very iconic plane. It's probably my favorite fighter jet currently. I did this paint scheme. I'm a big Ace Combat fan. And so I decided to go the Solo Wing Pixie paint scheme. There are decals you can get that will match, but the only ones I could find were about $40 on eBay. I didn't really feel like paying that much for decals, so I just ended up putting the Tamiya decals on there, and I think it turned out pretty nice. The pilot in there, Not my best work, but with the canopy on, let's get the dust up there. You can't really tell, so all in all, this kit was fun. It was big. I did a lot of panel lining on this one. This is kind of my first model to really get into the panel lines. So very detailed. This kit is pretty big. I got it in the 1/48th, and I always forget this plane in real life is just a massive plane anyway, so yeah. Alright, that's all my current kits, so let's go ahead and bust into the stash here. I've been collecting a couple of kits over the last few months. I'll start with some bigger ones here. I kind of go about my kits in two different ways. Kind of a little more pricey kits, maybe a bigger scale, I'll tend to save for when I'm feeling like a more detailed project. That's kind of how I'm tackling this Wildcat that I'm working on currently. And then maybe I'll get like that last Tamiya kit. This one was more of a weekend build, something small to kind of just relax on, not be too crazy. So that's kind of where I go, how I pick out my kits. So we'll start with the more detailed builds, the bigger ones. First one is, I got this Academy kit. This one is a 1/72 scale, but it's an F18, so it still should be a pretty good size. Not sure when I'll get to it. But yeah, I'm really excited for this kit. I really like how they supply the canopy masks. At least with their newer kits like this. Well, I think this is a newer kit, because not all the Academy ones I've done have come with the mask. So that's the first bigger one. The second one, for a while I've wanted to try this brand. I got an Edward. This is an F6F5N Night Fighter Hellcat. I got it because it comes with the photo etching, and I don't know, they just seemed kind of fancy from what I've seen. They provide a lot of the extra stuff, so this will be kind of a new experience for me. I've never done an Edward kit before, so looking forward to that one. Next, a little bit smaller kits. Whoops, knocked the whole stack over. We've got a MiG-21 from Academy. I don't know why the design of this aircraft just always fascinated me. It just kind of looks funny. Also, it's called the fish bed. Usually anything with fish in it, I tend to look at. And like I was saying before, I don't believe this kit comes with the canopy mask. Nope, just the kit. But still, I mean, there's always, to me, a tape. That's why I say I think they're newer kits, they're sending with those masks. Alright, next one. I did enjoy doing a Japanese plane, and then I have been trying to branch out more brands just to try them out than just Tamiya alone. So I picked up this Hasagawa kit. This is my first Hasagawa kit that I will have done. Sorry, I'm a little sick today. This is the first Hasagawa kit that I will have done. It actually looks pretty nice. I haven't heard anything bad about Hasagawa, but I mean, the sprue seems pretty nice. You know, if you look at the fuselage there, usually around the tops of the fuselage is where I look, just because usually that's where you'll gap fill a lot. I hate when they don't match up. If you know what I mean, we'll get this out here like this, right here and right here. Usually where the two halves come together, you end up sanding and stuff, which is normal, but like some old Revell kits like you get at Hobby Lobby, they'll be a nice big gap, and just a lot of extra work, which sometimes you know you want to do, you don't want to do. But that's usually what I look at when I open a kit, just to see how much extra stuff there'll be, because sometimes you are in the mood for it, sometimes you're not. But yeah, we'll see when I do this one. This is a 1/72 scale, so it will be a little bit smaller of a build. Maybe not a weekend build, we'll see. At least trying to paint that kind of white cream color should be fun. Alright, we've got another Tamiya kit here. I really like these, let's see, these 1/72 scale Warbird collections from Tamiya. That's what that KI-61 is from. They go together really easy. You know, if you want something, you can just get to painting. This one, I don't know why they don't all come with it, but this one actually comes with a stand, which was really nice. I think they all should do that, you know, because they always give you the option for wings or for wheels down or not, but this is the only one I've got so far that came with a stand as far as an aircraft kit goes. So I wish they all did, but I just did that other Tamiya one and it didn't. So, but yeah, it's definitely nice when some come with the stand, give a little bit of variety to your shelf. You know, some are flying, some are not. And then the last one in my current stash is this F5E Tiger. Get it in the shot there. This is a Hobby Boss kit. Haven't tried Hobby Boss yet. Same thing. This one looks pretty solid. The nose here is a little suspect. You can kind of see where the plastic is a little bit different color. Usually that's when you can tell that the plastic isn't as thick as it should be. But nice recessed panel lines as well. The only thing that concerns me, I don't know if I can get this on the camera there, is you can see right here and here where the intakes aren't actually hollow, they're filled in. So, you know, probably have to cut those out. But yeah, that's my current stash. And then, like I say, my current kit is this one. Oops, broke my camera. Making a mess here. Is this Wildcat. I'm trying to take my time, you know. If I'm not feeling it one night, I try not to force myself to work on it, because then that's when you get in a hurry and make mistakes. And then just trying to teach yourself some patience. So, you know, I'll be painting this cockpit and stuff up this week, or, you know, probably a little more later on today. But yeah, that's my current stash. Those are my kits that I've built. I do have some minis that I've built and painted. Maybe I'll show those one day. But I've really kind of moved away from those, just because I like the historic aspect of airplanes and stuff. So yeah, let me know if you guys are building anything current or any other thoughts you may have in the comments, but we'll see you in the next video.